Hey everyone, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsey. If this is your first time joining, welcome. Sorry guys, my dog is like shedding like crazy and he hasn't even been in this room. But anyways, I have a new deck for you guys. It is the Moonology Manifestation deck. So it's kind of like the other Moonology decks, except obviously it deals with manifestation. So we might get to those. We might use those today. Just kind of depends on if I'm guided to do so. So I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is for Virgo and it's for the singles read. Obviously it's in the title. So Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. If Virgo is in one of those placements, then and you're single, then this should resonate. If it doesn't, it is a general read, so take what does resonate, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit, because it is a general read. We all are on different timelines, so it might not resonate when you watch it. It should, but it might not. And if it is in that case, then I always tell everyone, come back in like a week or two and check it again and see if it resonates more then, because it might. And if it just doesn't after you've done all of that, then definitely check your other placements in your natal chart. And you can Google that if you want, your natal chart, if you don't know what I'm talking about. All you need to know is the time that you were born, the date, and the place. I hope you know the date that you were born. Anyways, yes, so singles read today. What else? There's a lot of things in the description box, so please feel free to check that out. I'm not doing an extended read today, but typically that would be in the description box. There is a link to the subscription for extendeds, where you can get access to all the extended reads. If you don't do that, then you can just subscribe to like each one individually when I do them. With that said, like I said, there's just a lot in the description box. I'm not really going to go through it. I did pull out these two new cards. If you've been here before, then you know that I haven't used these in a long time. I think the last time I've used this was like 6 months ago. This one has been like a year at least that I've used these. But this is the Feather Heart deck or the Amenti Oracle deck, whichever one you want to go by. It is an Egyptian deck. I really like it. It's just the descriptions in it are very long, so I don't tend to use it. This is the Divine Animals Oracle. These two are not listed in the description box under the cards that I use, but the rest of them should be. So check that out if you're interested in that, and let's go ahead and get started. I can't really think of anything else to tell you guys at the moment, so let's get at it. Virgos, for my singles, what do you need to know? Is anything coming in? Alright guys, for those of you who don't know what I'm doing when I spin this, is because it came in sideways. I saw another tarot reader doing that, where it kind of just clarified which way to accept the card or read it. So I started doing it because I thought it's pretty genius. I don't know. It gives the spirit guides and the universe another chance to kind of let it come out as I need to read it. Alright, wow, lots of cards there. And guys, I kind of, with my reads, I try to get them into like a structured format, but a lot of times it comes out like with stuff like that, and I just kind of take it as it is, because I feel like they're all kind of interconnected in that sense. Cool. So, bottom of the deck, Virgo, you have the Strength card, followed by the Ten of Cups. Alright, cool. Let's see. We have Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in reverse, King of Cups, Four of Cups. Let me see what this little bunch is about real quick. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, sorry guys. I wanted to get like the full message because some of it didn't really make sense. But I feel like you have put your guard down around something. You have decided to like not put any more effort into a situation. I feel like you felt initially that this was going to be something worthwhile is what they're telling me, but like something that would be long-term and lasting, and you've just kind of decided to pull your energy back from that. You've decided that it's not worth it because this person isn't emotionally available to you. And so you've noticed that you have other opportunities elsewhere, better opportunities elsewhere. You could actually have somebody coming in shortly to give you an offer, but you've recognized that you just can't keep going the way you're going. I'm getting not necessarily a people pleaser sort of energy, but like it's kind of like borderline that, but it's more like I just get the sense of you just like you keep giving to the situation. You keep giving and giving and giving all you have to where you're actually like depleting yourself at this point. So you've pulled your energy back from that and you've decided to not be self-sabotaging, not in the sense of the relationship, but in yourself, if that makes sense. And you have that here with the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords here. You've decided to stop. Like I said, you just decided to stop giving to the situation, right? You giving of yourself in this matter is self-sabotaging, like literally self-sabotaging. You're not sabotaging the connection. No, you are like self-sabotaging yourself, right? But you've decided to break free of this. You have, I feel like a part of you wanted to be like defensive in this, or maybe you've had to stand up for yourself, for your actions when it came to this person. Maybe there's a lot of conflict and issue between you and this person, a lot of arguments that have happened. Maybe this person, for some of you, is narcissistic or manipulative in some way, shape, or form, where they make you feel like you're the problem, and you've actually gotten to a point where you've realized that you aren't the problem, that they are the problem. So instead of you putting up your defenses like you would normally do and like try to re-fight for this connection or fight against this person, against what they have to say, you've detached and you're like, it's not me, dude. It's like, it's you, So you're finding this strength, and in finding this strength, you have something new, like I said, coming in. And this person has been like watching you in the background here. They are making the decision to come forward, and they're kind of telling me like set you free, which seems really dramatic to me, if I'm being honest. But they're somebody's coming in. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a partnership, like a relationship in that matter. It could just be a solid friendship, but somebody is coming in that is going to be there to support you and encourage you in stepping away from what has previously happened. But I am seeing that you're closing out this cycle, and you're starting something new, and you're not going to be single for long. Okay, for too much longer. You do, like I said, you do have it closing out, but connecting with spirit, with your spirit guides and stuff like that is going to help you in moving forward. Yeah, you've chosen clarity over the situation. You've chosen clarity to walk away, and you've made the decision to walk away because there is something here coming in with that Four of Wands. definitely. Yep, you have the Lovers coming in with the Seven of Pentacles about nurturing, and you're just putting this past person out. You're kicking them out. They're also telling me don't feel lonely for long, because it's not going to last. You're not going to be lonely for long. Like I said, you do have somebody coming in because you're finding that strength within yourself. So what happens is you change your energy. That's what has happened, is your energy was stuck in this kind of messy situation here, right? And like I said, they could have been narcissistic or manipulative in some way, shape, or form. And you've recognized that, and because you have had that recognition, you've broken free of that and are moving forward. And in doing so, you're gaining more light and energy within yourself. You're gaining the strength. You could be dealing with a Leo, perchance, or the person coming in could have Leo in their chart or something. Could be Aquarius as well. You could be leaving an Aquarius behind. I kind of feel more like that. I feel like this person has Aquarius, and again, it's still going to resonate for some of you. Has Aquarius or is an Aquarius. That's the person you're leaving behind. And the person that you are receiving has Leo in their chart or is Leo in some way, shape, or form. I'm just getting that. It could also have Scorpio in their chart as well. So, what else can I tell you guys about that spread? I think that that's pretty much it. I'm going to get these... just being drawn to these cards real quick. But good for you guys. Like, if that is true, like, kudos to you guys for seeing the situation as it is and breaking free of a toxic, manipulative, narcissistic type of, on any level, type of relationship. Lots of cards here. Alright, this is not... Sorry, guys. Alright, I'm leaving that one alone for now. Try it again. Nope. There we go. Alright. Try this one again. I felt that. I felt like the exchanging gifts was going to come in. Now, I'm not going to go through and read all of these from the book because we would be here for a while if I did. But what I'm seeing is about self-care here, giving yourself gifts, exchanging gifts. You could be receiving a gift from somebody, but earlier today when I had this card, it was about self-healing, and I really feel that now with this. Serendipity is in the protection message, so I will read that from the book for you guys. Breathe is all about meditation, focusing on your breath, knowing that you are in control of your breath, you're in control of your own emotions and how you respond to things. Breathing through the process when things get tough is what's going to help you get through this every step of the way. Thinker is about being all in your head, and there's kind of a warning with this because you can get so stuck in your head that you aren't feeling through emotions and intuition. So try not to overthink things. But you're definitely in this sort of contemplation, logical, how do I move forward type of energy. Bottom of the deck here, you have deep knowing. All right. So that has to do with your intuition, spiritual connection to this reading and to the outcome of the situation. Okay, so let's get serendipity in the reverse in the protection message. It is number 18, which reduces to the number 9. You also have a 9 card here. So these both are dealing with closing out of situations and closing the cycle of things, okay? All right, so protection message says, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better, which is where I was getting kind of the sun card here. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. And guys, didn't I say that in the beginning? Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. And guys, remember I told you have that coming in, right? Sorry. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. All right, so that's awesome that aligns with everything that I said earlier. I get this feeling of like, don't give up, like keep going, you're on the right path. Again, with this deep knowing card, you have that alignment, you have that intuition, you definitely know that you're doing the right thing, and you definitely know you're on the right path. Real quickly, I will get this exchanging gifts, just kind of see if there's anything that stands out with me reading it. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but we will see. Let's see. Okay, so this is talking about giving and receiving. Like I said, I felt like you were giving a lot to the situation and not receiving it back, or they pinpointed you as the problem when really it was them that was the problem, okay? So know that a relationship is energy given and received between two people, okay? It's not one-sided. And you have to have both in order for that love to flourish and to grow. In the meantime, it says here, Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. So not necessarily to this person. Again, like I said earlier, I felt like it's more you giving to yourself more than to other people, but know that there are going to be blessings along the way of your journey that are meant for you, okay? And you will just receive them. You don't have to necessarily do anything in order to receive them. Just keep that in mind. Opening your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you. Love is truly yours today. Your commitment, your work, and your effort are paying off in ways that you couldn't anticipate. Let's see. The universe is taking notice of how you've been so giving and is now returning the favor. Aligning synchronistic meetings, signals, opportunities. So these two go hand in hand, okay? Goodwill comes back tenfold. So just know that. Know that it's not lost on this connection that you've given so much to this person and not gotten it in return, but you did need to learn the lesson to not be so giving where you're depleting yourself. And know that it is a two-way street and you are worthy of receiving love in return and that you are not the problem, okay? Thinker, really quickly, number 44, that's an 8. It reduces to an 8. It's not a protection message, just a regular. Says, let's see, strategy, being analytical, logical. I already said that. Let's see. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. I like that. I really like that message. Okay. Right. So, and then this can also chime in with the deep knowing too, is in, trying to, take people for taking people for their word as to who they are and what their intentions are. There's going to be a deep knowing behind that. Actually, this is the 43 and this is the 44. So these are, like I said, behind that, right? So this is technically how they would go in the deck if it was in order. So yes, there is a deep knowing behind this person saying, this is who I am, okay, and taking them at their worth. This person showed you, this is who I am, and I feel like you've had that recognition where you're like, okay, it's obviously you, it's not me. So just moving forward, just know, use the same intuition that you have and hone in on that and know that they will present to you who they actually are, okay? And like I said, meditation and breathing is totally at the middle of that. Definitely focus on that as well. There are lots of greens and blues here, so you could be dealing with the heart chakra, you could be dealing with the throat chakra. Not really seeing any of the other chakras. You could do solar plexus if you wanted. So there's 3 middle chakras there. You could work on if you wanted to do some chakra work with this. So let's get some manifestation cards out for you guys to help you better move forward from this situation. And then Virgo, I think we're going to have a short read today. I mean, your message came out pretty crystal clear in the beginning. I don't feel the need to clarify any of the things that were mentioned. I feel like I said, it's pretty straightforward. All right, so let's get 1 or 2 manifestation cards, how to help you move from the situation and into better alignment with self and your purpose and what you're meant to see, do, and know. All right, we have Embrace the Flow of Life, Full Moon in Gemini, which is a great card. I really like that card. Last quarter moon in Scorpio, reveal what needs to be seen. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. And you guys already got the breathe card there as well. So I'm not going to read that one. You already know that one. Oh, okay. Full moon in Pisces, forgive. Yes. So definitely there is forgiveness needed in this situation, right? You're not forgiving them for their actions, but you are forgiving, like, you're not forgiving them because you agree with their actions and the things that were done, but you're forgiving them to let yourself go of the situation, okay? Again, knowing that it is not your fault. And the reason why they do the things they do is on their own accord. It is for their own reasonings internally and the battles that they fight internally, okay? So forgiveness in the fact that, okay, yes, I understand that you did this to me. Do I agree with what you've done? No, but I'm forgiving you so that I can move on from it because I don't need to be holding on to this energy anymore, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to read the breathe card. You have Embrace the Flow of Life. I can read that for you guys. Reveal what needs to be seen is interesting because this is about taking a deeper dive into what lies below the surface, particularly when it comes to your emotions. So let's get the full moon out here first in Gemini. It says, have you been fast talking lately, or is someone trying to fast talk you? Your best bet could simply be to keep quiet for a while. You or someone else in the situation needs some space. And we've talked about that, right? Taking a moment out of the constant carry on and will allow you to see what's going on, which is funny because right here at the bottom, you have see the bigger picture, the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so those two cards are linking up together. There's a tug of war between worrying about all the details of how to solve your issue and taking a moment to get some more perspective. Let life flow. Gratitude will help. It's a good time to change your mind about someone or something. So again, encompassing everything that we've said, right? You've had a change of heart with this. You're figuring out what it is that you need to manifest. Because what comes next, the lesson that you have learned, what comes next is better than what you have had. I do feel like there's going to be equal give and take in that. That's what they're telling me. It's all around going to be a better situation moving forward. What I was going to say was worrying about all the details, how to solve your issue, taking a moment to get some perspective, triggered something. This card, I think, the thinker card. I don't know why I put that one up there. Yes. So like we mentioned with the thinker card, like going about it in a logical perspective, but changing, that's what I'm saying, like getting more perspective on the situation, right? Let's see. It says, strike a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. It's important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. And I feel like that is critical, accepting where you are so you can move forward. Again, going back to this forgiveness card as well. You'll see the affirmation for this says, I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. All right, and that could be totally about exchanging gifts as well. Lastly, I'm going to read this one, the last quarter moon in Scorpio. First quarter, last quarter should be, yeah. All right, in Scorpio. Says, reveal what needs to be seen. There are some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card suggests there's an issue or situation in your life now that might not be easy to air, or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is a time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. There are two forces at play and neither wants to budge. Strong is good, stubborn is a problem. When you no longer feel the need to tell everyone what you're manifesting, you're ready to start manifesting. Affirmation says, I know that dramas now are healing crises. Or healing crises. So yes, so you had this big drama back here and now you've learned from that. Now you're healing from that. Friction is what makes the pearl. So guys, with this card, it's like there's multiple levels, I guess, to this card. So it's saying, you know, you have to have these moments of rough patches in your life in order to heal from them, in order for you to become a better person. I feel like you are doing that. You're in the midst of doing that. Is it going to be an easy road moving forward? No, it's not. I think that with this too, there are things that lie below the surface within yourself that should be healed. Okay, so like I said earlier about being borderline people pleaser energy, why is it that I give so much to situations like this? Why is it that I attract these type of people? Why is it that I feel the need to fix people? You know, there's so many questions that you could potentially ask depending on your situation, and I feel like those are like, you have to do that, right? I can't do that for you, and it's going to be different for everybody who watches this video, but I feel like you need to ask the hard questions, okay, of yourself. Because yes, this person did what they did because they have their own issues, but why did you accept it? Right? And I feel like that's a tough question to answer. Personally, I have been in similar situations, and that is a tough question to answer, and everyone's answer is going to be different. But you have strength within you, and it's in changing that vibration from not necessarily being the victim, because I feel like you don't feel like you're the victim, but you're just in a lower vibration when you're in this sort of relationship to when you get out of it. And so shifting that is what's going to draw in something better for you. But in order for you to shift that perspective, you're going to have to do some healing. Like I said, I feel like that lies with those questions and the answers. So again, this whole meditational type of thing and breathing situation, both of these have very calm waters, which is about your emotion. The fact that it is a full moon is, again, high emotional status. Both of these are full moons. Actually, all three of these are full moon. 4 of these are full moon. So you have 4 full moons out, okay? It's about completion, ending of a cycle, releasing things that no longer serve you. That's what the full moon is about. But what comes after the full moon, after we digress, because you go new moon, first quarter, full moon, last quarter, right? So going through this process, like now you're going to start releasing. All right, and that's where this reveal what needs to be seen comes in, because now with the moon transitioning from a full moon to a new moon, you're releasing things. You're releasing what no longer serves you, and you're turning inward and you're healing what's broken, okay? And that, again, going back to the questions, those are tough questions that need to be answered. But do your self-love in this case. Give to yourself more than you give to other people, okay? And then, like this said, like logically you can come up with some sort of way to move past the situation. Okay, All right, that's all that I have for you guys. I'm not really being drawn to anything else or to tell you anything else. I think the message is pretty clear on that one, Virgos. Really quickly before I close this out, we are at between 45 and 50 subscribers right now. I'm trying to get to 100, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like the videos, comment if they resonate with you. It all helps the channel grow. When we get to 100 subscribers, I am going to be doing giveaways. If you haven't watched this channel before, the giveaways aren't necessarily going to be just things tarot based. They're going to be things for healing your healing physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This channel is for spiritually, but if you check out the description box, you'll see that my overall brand is healing. I have a small business called The Healing Lifestyle, and that deals with people with chronic illnesses and healing those physically. That's what I'm in school for. Again, all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, it's all there below. There are Facebook pages for The Healing Lifestyle, for Aligned Souls Tarot. There's Instagram pages for The Healing Lifestyle, all that kind of stuff if you're interested in finding stuff out about that. I'm not accepting any clients as far as that goes. Anyways, total tangent on that. What I wanted to tell you was 100 subscribers. That's the goal. I'm going to start doing giveaways for you guys as a thank you for watching my channel. And I just want to give back, to you guys for taking the time out for watching my videos. So there's that. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend if you're watching this when I upload it. Otherwise, have a great day or night or the next day. All right. Bye, Virgo.